Hello, and this is Westgate Resorts Oracle Applications Cloud. And today we're going to be talking about manage agreements and even changing agreements. So first thing we do, of course, is sign in. We're at the home page. We'll hit the little home tag in the left side to get to your apps and to click on the Supplier Portal app, which is the only app we use at the moment. If we start using more, of course, we'll let you know. And to find manage agreements, we see it under agreements, under the tasks, and we will click on to it. And we need to search for the agreements that we have under our supplier. And since there's no little stars, 1 or 2 stars, then we can just hit search, and a couple of agreements should come up for us, and they do. So again, anything in blue is a hyperlink, so we can go into it, click onto it, and we'll go into this first agreement, and we see the buyer name, we see the communication method, and we can even have a start date and an end date if you agree with that with the buyer. We can have even a total agreement amount. And we'll go down and see all the lines that are on the manage agreement. Now sometimes the buyers will call this BPAs, so for blanket purchase agreements, but in the supplier portal we just call it agreements. You can see the lines that are on here, and usually when somebody does a blanket purchase agreement, we're agreeing to terms of either services or goods for a certain amount of time, either 1 year, 2 years, it can be less, it can be more, but just to let you know. You see the terms that we have immediate for this particular vendor, and we can even go to notes and attachments to see if the buyer attached anything for us to read or any notes. Attachments, there's none. Note to supplier, they would put information right here for you. So that is managing agreements. Now we're going to change this agreement just so I can show you how to do it. It's just like changing a purchase order. So we go into edit, always click on yes for the warning box, and we always have to put some sort of description in here. So we see that has 1 star, so we always got to say, put something in here. Change price line 1. And so we'll go down to line 1, and we see that we have a anything that has a white box we can change. So we can add a supplier item number that the buyer didn't know about. We can change the price. We can put an expiration date for that price, and we can even give a change reason. So we're going to change the price here to $12, and we're going to put a reason of fuel costs. You don't have to put a reason, but it's always good to give as much information as possible. We're going to save it, and then we are going to hit submit. And that confirmation, then you'll have a confirmation box come up, and it says change order 1 for document blanket purchase agreement number PA31287 was submitted for approval, which means For approval, it'll go back to the buyer for them either to approve the price change or reject it, and the system will let you know either way. So we're going to hit done on here, and we're going to bring the blanket purchase agreements back up again, and as you can see, with a little information that says a change order is pending. So just important information when you do a change order, especially on a blanket purchase agreement. You got to let the buyers know, because if you try to do an invoice through Fusion with a new price and you haven't told the buyer, your invoice is going to get rejected because it's going to be different from the price on their purchase order. So please just remember that. Always communicate with the buyer, and they should communicate back with you. That is it on manage agreements or change purchase order, blanket purchase agreements. So thank you, and if you have any questions, you can always email Michael_Valentine at wgresorts.com, or you can even email supplier_forms at wgresorts.com. Thank you, and have a good day.